What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I'm not sure if you can tell if there's something going on with my voice, but there is. I'm trying to mask it as much as possible by staying in a low register, a very low register, the lowest register that I possibly can, and as well as screaming as much as possible because that seems to mask it. But the reality is that I actually lost my voice for a while, and I might seem a little scratchy, and I'm still a little congested and sounds a little funny to me, but I thought I would go on and try to record this because basically what I need to say is that I work ahead a little bit in my videos. You're not out actually seeing something I filmed yesterday because it takes a while anyway for me to usually unbox something is usually the first part of the video. Then I usually play around with something for a day or two, depending on how complex it is. If it's something very simple, then I can film it all in the same day, but honestly, if it's anything where you have to cook with, geez, that could be a week later by the time you get that done. And then it has to be edited and then posted and fit in the schedule and all that. So usually I'm working ahead. Now, I have been working ahead for a while. However, I did get a little sick and not particularly bad, but what really happened mostly is that I got very congested. So I couldn't go on camera. I couldn't talk. I didn't look, I didn't look any worse than I normally look, but I just couldn't speak. In fact, there were a couple times when on the front end of it, I was recording some videos and I would just lose my voice and or I'd have a little coughing fit or whatever. And so I'd stop and I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to force it. We'll come back to these. So they'll be waiting when I feel better. So anyway, the recovery, I don't know if you've ever gotten congested before, is one of these that's super frustrating because you get congested, you got to get the stuffy head cold, you're blowing your nose, sneezing, you're talking, you feel fine, and then all of a sudden there's just something about a tickle in your throat, and you start going on this coughing fits, right? But the worst part about it is that to get yourself cleared up afterwards, even after you feel fine, like right now, I feel fine. I feel like I could go work out, I could go on a hike. I'm gonna have a little trouble sometimes with the breathing because sometimes you start coughing, whatever. Sounds a mess, even though you don't feel that bad. But I feel fine. I'm not getting extra sleep or anything like that when you feel like you're worn out. But it just takes so long to finally clear your head of all this gunk. And I'm drinking drinking hot lemon tea, which is just basically hot water with lemon squeezed in it and a little honey. And I'm just trying to do whatever I can to kind of flush myself out here. I've been taking some extra hot showers, which are so nice. They're always by myself, though. And I'm just trying to get cleared up so that I can get recording again. And so what you're going to see here is over the next couple days, it's going to be and by the time this episode goes out, which, I just edited up, cleaned it up a little bit in case I cough, sneeze, or fart. You know me, I don't leave the farts out. But there may not be any YouTube videos for a while. Nothing nefarious, nothing like a medical emergency or anything like that. Just me trying to get back to my normal self so that I can produce the very low quality videos that I produce. Because if I try to rob you of that, if I try to half-ass them at all, we're talking about working at the bottom already and then trying to deliver something that wasn't even as good as that. Why would I do that? I I torture you enough. That's what's going on. Just in case you wondered, hey, no video today. I wonder how many people would even know that there wasn't a video today or tomorrow. But I have been working on stuff. I have been filming some stuff that was like the first half of stuff. So now I get back to the second half, but just going to be a little pause. If anyone has any for just getting the head cleared away, I just remember as a kid, when I used to get the bad allergy attacks, I would heat up a bowl of like on a stove. My mother would actually do it, like a pot of hot water, get it a little steamy, not like dangerously steamy, wafting a little steam. And then I would just put my face over it and put a towel over my head, and man, that helped. It's not like it would change me all of a sudden, but I think anything that's dried, your dry throat, dry nasal passages, just helped moisten things up. Now I feel like you could do that with some of the vapor rub and the oils, not just the oils, but the essential oils. Oh, they must be essential. I'm not sure why they're not mandated, but till then, my lemon tea is on the front lines, and then I will be back on the front lines for you. That's it. Just wanted to give you an update. But if you have any of those holistic home remedies to send my way, I would enjoy them. If the remedy requires bourbon or beer or, I don't know, like watching a Jessica Biel movie, let me know. Those will get prioritized to the top of the list. All right, that's it. Peter Von Panda, out.
Yeah! fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra, the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up, he's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose? To defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe!